your work is very important to me, which is why I was really excited when I was able to work with you.
Yeah.
For those out there who don't know, I work with Black on Demand as an acquisition manager, and I help get films on the different platforms. And we help filmmakers monetize their work and get it to different places where people can see it. So, like, you was one of the first people I called because I've been seeing you work for so long, and I've seen the transformation. Like, as a person I'm going through my journey and I'm coming
Yeah.
through the same realizations, I've recognized that you're going through it too.
Yeah.
Like, seeing you play the slave, I've seen it. I seen the clip. I was happy for you. You know what I'm saying? To seeing you put out your own projects,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not the Glaze Over 38, because that's a really great film that we're working with as well. But the Mosiah project,
Yeah.
like, bro,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
like, you're the first person to write an interpretation of the life of Marcus Garvey, bro,
And play him. Not.
and play him.
Yeah. And play him. Yeah. That's and like and it's that should even that experience is still surreal to me. I'm still trying to grasp it because there's so much other stuff going on as well. But bro, that's something that bro, I was young. I was maybe a teenager when I said that I was going to play Marcus Garvey one day, and
Wow.
I said I was going to write a story. If anyone wasn't, there was a time where I used to look for producers and directors who were creating a story on Marcus Garvey, and I always knew that I was going to play him, and to know that Mosiah came from here, the same the same mind that the same mind that they would say is worthless. The same mind that they would say is at the age of 18 he's going to be either in jail or dead. The same mind that wasn't supposed to be in college or university or have a master's degree. The same mind who comes from the inner city of Miami, Florida. The same mind created something that's one the first ever to be done,
Come on, bro.
but also to level or connect with the most honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, but also to be admired across the world, bro. Like, bro, like bro, in Jamaica right now, you can't tell them I ain't. I ain't gonna compare. I don't want to compare myself to greats. I'm just Samuel Fudge, but you can't tell them I'm not great. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that came from here. That just came from here. But I tell you what, if I was going down the route of bullshit, if I was playing those roles that I needed to play to get me to the other route or get me to the other destination that I wanted once upon a time, there would never been a Marcus Mosiah Garvey. I'm sorry, there would never been a Mosiah. So just going back to my point of being in line with your purpose, you know what I mean? And yeah, bro, it's crucial and important, bro. It's very important. And I just go back to say, like I said before, there's nothing like God is God has given me more than what I wanted, bro. God has given me. It's to the point. I ain't even gonna lie, Clay. Maybe 2 years ago, I got to this point. Like a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago, I was like, damn. Once upon a time, man, I just wanted to be on TV. I remember that was my only goal. I just
Right.
wanted to be on TV. I just want to be on TV. Damn, I done did that too many times. Nah.
Right.
Well, I wanted to be admired by my community. Damn. I mean, I
You
got
did
that.
that right.
Oh shit. Let me come up with something bigger, because they say if you ain't dreaming big enough, man, you ain't achieve, you ain't going towards that. So let me okay, I want to be on a mainstream film. I want to be this. I want to have this. And boom, boom, boom. God was like, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, boom. What you? That's all you want. So then I got to the point. I was like, you know what, God, I'm yours, man. You tell me. So that's why a lot of things now I don't even anything that your biggest artist, film wise, actor wise, whatever. I got it, bro. And the only difference is mine's cannot be taken away from me. Mine's is mine's. It belongs to my child. It
Right.
belongs to me. It doesn't belong to anybody else. They can't take it away when they're mad at me. They can't take it away when they don't like what I'm saying in podcasts. They can't take it away when, you know what I mean, when I say that I don't. I'm tired of being exploited and taken advantage of. To be real, like yeah, I played a slave, right? I was a slave, but the money that I made to play a slave ain't even.
Right.
So you get what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
paid all. Played a slave and was paid this while you got rich behind me playing a slave. Why? When I could play a king and get rich off of me playing a king. You
Come
know what I
on,
mean?
bro.
And so, bro, it's just it's so many layers to it, bro.
Man, so when you got it, you you went into the process of creating Mosiah because you always wanted to play Marcus Garvey, right?
Yeah.
And then you were looking around, seeing who's making a film about, who's making a film about, and I'm sure you seen that not really no one was making a film about.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know until after.
Yeah.
I didn't even.
You ain't even so 'cause that's what when I was making Fat Vegan, bro. I had the idea to do the show, right?
Yeah,
But then I'm like, no one's doing the
yeah.
vegan show. Like people have vlogs and cooking stuff, but nobody's going to restaurants and highlighting these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I was
that's
like,
dope. Yeah.
fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But you
Yeah.
wasn't even worried about that. You were just like, bro, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it, and I'm just gonna do it. It wasn't until the script is done. The script is done. Cause remember, like I wrote it too, so I had to wear different hats, and even with the different hats, there's processes. So while I'm writing, I'm in writer mode. I'm not thinking about what I need to do as an actor. I'm just thinking
Right.
about writing. So I wrote it.
But bro, why did you write it? Why did you write it?
I wrote it because I just had to be in control of the story. I had to be in control of the story. I had to write it also because remember what I said when I first said that, hey, I'm gonna play Marcus Garvey someday.
Right.
I remember I said I was waiting for the opportunity. I was looking for people who was doing stuff on it, so I could say, hey man, look, I look like them. Hey man, I've been studying them, man. Come on, put me in. And like, damn, ain't nobody out here doing this. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And so that's what made me that's what made me write it. That's inspired me to write it. But then when I went into actor mode to where I'm like, okay, I need to actually study. So I went to look for resources to study from. And that's when I realized, oh, you know why it ain't nothing? Because, nigga, this is the first. You were the first, like,
Trailblazer, dog.
nigga, I'm searching. Now I'm searching. I'm like, wait. Nobody in Jamaica? Nobody in Africa? Nobody. Wow. So you get what I'm saying? And so, but I never, with that, bro, I never said, man, I'm going to be the first to do this. Like, bro, God just told me that I had to play, I needed to play Marcus Garvey.
Wow.
And that just came. So God wanted me to be the first in doing that. And I'm the first. And not the first as in like, yeah, y'all got to catch up. But the first in like, hopefully now there's going to be more stories. Now people have, now the next person who wants to do a story of Marcus Garvey, they have something to reference. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And so, yeah, man, but you only get that type of accolade, bro, just following God and letting God work through you,
That's
bro.
so true, bro.
For real.
That's so true. That's been my experience as well, bro. I was literally thinking about that as I was walking in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was walking in the house thinking about like how me just listening to God and listening to my heart just led me down these different paths that not only that I didn't imagine myself being in, but it's just so beautiful and impactful.
Yeah.
And then you realize that your word, yeah, it's for you, but it's for like the world, bro.
It's for the world, bro.
Seeing the influence that it has on people, like that's such a beautiful thing to me, bro.
Once it hits different, bro, like it hits different when I remember when when we first did Lotus, and we did with it what we was doing with it at the time, and you got people, bro, just reaching out. Like I had people reaching out to me from different states. This was before I was international, but people was reaching out to me from different states and saying, and these people look different than me. I'm talking about,
Right.
and just like, man, your movie, man, it really changed my way of thinking. Like, and I appreciate. I needed this at this time of my life, like. And bro, and you know what too? I think that inspired that yearn for that. Remember, I'm a theater actor first. So I started off in theater. And you know, in theater, you're right there with the audience. You know what I mean? It's no recording it and then you putting it out and then seeing how the audience reacts. You're right there with the audience. And you're getting that instant reaction right away. So when you're doing something influential and impactful in your performance, you see
Yeah.
what it does to people
Yeah.
right there. And so I guess that just I guess within theater it built that yearning desire for me to see impactful, effective, right away reactions, and seeing that from people, man, it changes your way of thinking, bro. It
It
does.
do.
It does. It takes a different, like you just said, man. You said you reflected and said, our work isn't for ourselves; it's for the world, and it takes a different individual to see and to understand that, and to say, what I do ain't for me; it's for the people. You know what I mean? And that's what makes you immortal. That's what makes you Tupac status. That's what makes
Mm-hmm.
you, you
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
when you're doing it for the world and it's not for yourself, brother. It goes beyond, you know.
It definitely goes beyond, bro. And bro, I'm so happy for you, bro, and all the success
Appreciate it,
that
brother.
you've been getting for Messiah and everything else, bro. Like 38 Lotus is gonna be on Tubi.
November.
Bro, come on, bro. That's huge, dog. Like,
Lotus on Tubi in November. Just be
come
on the
on,
lookout.
bro. It's
Tubi.
that's crazy, bro, because it's like that's I'm just so excited for the world
Yeah,
to see your work. You
my
know
work.
what I'm saying? The things that come from your mind, your heart. I'm so excited for the people to see that. And it's like, Mosiah, right now you're going through the film festival markets, right?
Yeah, slowly fading out the festival route, and now we're internationally targeting universities, primary schools. I think that's what it's called. I'm sorry, I'm still learning how things work over in other countries, but we're targeting schools and universities internationally, and youth organizations. Wake Up Jamaica is one. That's what we had the screening in Kingston not too long ago, and some other youth organizations. But right now, we're transitioning to the colleges, the youth, more specifically.
Bro, that's beautiful. And I can't wait until, like, you know, just everyone gets to see it, bro. Everyone
Yeah,
here in the States, because, bro, like, you have a beautiful mind, bro. You have a beautiful spirit, dog. And,
appreciate
like,
it.
God definitely has a calling on your life. Like, you might have thought it was just starting off with you being an actor, but it's way bigger than that, bro.
Yeah,
And you're going to bless a lot of people, and you're going to give a lot of people opportunities to chase their dreams and live their dreams as well, bro.
yeah,
And I see that for you, bro. I
appreciate it,
see
bro.
that for you. Like, and this is all the very beginnings, the foundations, of everything that is to come. And I'm just so thankful that I had the opportunity to sit down and talk to you in this
Appreciate it.
space and time, bro.